Howdy, it's Matt. Now this is going to be, I always say this when it's not turns out not to be a quick episode, but in short, HobbyKing have added some new deals for their Cyber November, and frankly speaking, they're both bit of a flop to say the least. We've got 10% off selected planes, which you can make your own decision on that. And also there are some quads going for $5. Now, the point which I want to show you is $5, the headline value, does sound absolutely fantastic until you add one into your cart. So let me just make the point, if they've got any left, because the guys went to buy them on Facebook and then worked out how much the shipping was. So yeah, $5 does look fantastic, and by the way, that one has got a nickname of Mr. Jello for a reason. So there's cost $5. I'm based in the United Kingdom, and I'll click update value. Estimate. Wait for that to finish. Yeah, the cheapest option is $25.33. Now, if we take $25.33, that suddenly makes that $5 quadcopter seem rather expensive, to say the least. And also a point which I'd like to make is, because if they're using UPS, or in fact even if you choose FedEx, because you're over the import tax threshold, you're likely to have to pay the tax on that item coming in. This is for me in the United Kingdom, and because we're using UPS or FedEx, those companies make their real money on the import taxes which they charge consumers like us, or at least that's what it feels like, and then expect another 10, 12, 13 pounds on top of that. So yeah, that $5 quadcopter, because of the extortionate shipping costs, and there's no way in a blue monkey that it costs HobbyKing $25.33 to ship that to the United Kingdom, is that it could get very, very expensive. So headline price $5 sounds fantastic. In reality, not so good on not so good quadcopters. You can find, and there are many, many other very, very good quadcopters out there for a lot less than that in total value from other shopping sites, e.g. GearBest, Banggood, you name it. There are much, much better quads out there for the price, okay, when you factor in the shipping, etc., etc. And yeah, 10% off selected models. Yeah, none of them, to be frankly honest. And I'm not knocking some of these. Well, I will knock the Wanknetic because it's an awful model. You need to look back to one of my other episodes to see the review on that. It's diabolical. I do have some rockets left over from Bonfire Night lined up for that model. That model is going to have a very timely death. But on the flip side, some of the other models are really, really good. The Ridge Rider, fantastic model. But is it worth buying with the extra 10% off? No. Let's face it, 2 days' time. 2 days' time is Black Friday, and we are all, as hobbyists, expecting some decent deals, which, frankly, didn't come today. So, HobbyKing, if you're watching this, we're here. We've got our cards on our desks. We've got our PayPal accounts buffered up. Give us some deals, gents, and we'll quite happily buy them, but not crappy deals like that. So if you agree with me, let us know in the comment section underneath this episode. And if you don't agree with me, please also let me know in the comment section underneath this video too. So from myself, Matt, thank you ever so much for joining us for a very quick mini episode on HobbyKing's not so good Cyber November. So on that note, oh, and by the way, my views may change in 2 days' time when it really is Black Friday, and I'm looking forward to a Cyber Monday as well. Hint, hint. So with that said, from myself, Matt, stone cold now. Cheerios.